Show. I am here with my friend and a longtime TACFIT mentor, Nestor Serra, and now new purple belt.
Yes,
Brazilian
thank you.
Jiu-Jitsu purple belt. It's been 8 years, right, since you did your first class
Here. In LA, in Burbank, and was amazing because you told me, jump in. And I said,
That's how it starts.
are you sure? I've never done this. And I did when I was studying physical university, the physical education university. I did some judo, but not on the floor, on the mat, on the floor. Yes, it was just takedowns. But I did it, and I finished completely exhausted after the first round. And I did like 3 fights, 3 minutes or 5 minutes. And I said, "Oh my God!"
Did you like the stand-up when you did it many years ago? Some judo. Did you like the judo?
I didn't.
You did,
Well,
but
I
you weren't-
like it.
yeah.
But I was doing taekwondo then.
Okay.
And I prefer taekwondo because it was more dynamic
more
and
movement, yeah.
movement and a lot of strategy. That I didn't apply that strategy into judo because I was like I became green belt or blue belt, green belt, but I couldn't apply those strategies because I wasn't mastering this martial art, and in taekwondo, yes. So that's why I didn't go ahead with
You competed for many years, right, in taekwondo?
Yes.
At the high level.
Yes, I started taekwondo when I was 17 years old. I left swimming, and then I started to train. And when on the first year, I did my first competition, the first year, and I won the silver medal. I was like orange belt, and I was competing against blue belts and brown belts as well. So, and I became silver medal. So it was good, and I started, to compete more and more. And I did it until I was 29 years old. So many years.
Yeah. And your family, right? But your brother went to the Olympics. For swimmers, right? They were swimmers, right? Your mom, the Spanish champion, right?
Yes, my mom was a swimmer. She was champion. And my dad was a basketball player in the Football Club Barcelona. So best team in the world. Well, in basketball is one of the best teams in Spain. And we started to swim when we were 4 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old.
Yeah.
And that was our, when we were young, we were swimming 5 hours a day, 6 hours a day, even on Saturdays and Sundays, because we were doing competitions on the weekends. So half of our lives were into the water.
So what did your mom say when you started with martial arts and taekwondo?
Well,
what did she think?
Well, she thought it was good because always we were thinking, we were afraid of martial arts in my family because swimming is a completely different sport than a martial art. And it was like strange, a kind of, what the fuck are you doing? But, and she didn't like it because every day I was coming home because I was living with her then. I was like with my feet, pain on my feet because of the kicks, and also pain on my arms because also with the kicks of the people to me, and because you are always taekwondo is 80-90% kicks and just some strikes, but not many. And but I told her I love this martial art because it makes me more confident on my life, and that's why I
It made you
started
feel good.
feel good. Because when I was young, I was big and kind of strong, and then when you go out at nights, etc., you become a challenge for the people, you know. And I was a very good person, and I didn't want to fight or to discuss with anybody. And martial arts gave me this confidence that if I have to go into a fight, then I'm confident on myself and my capabilities.
Oh, you were
but
like
also,
non-confrontational. You didn't want to, if you didn't want to confront.
confrontation. No, I don't like it. And so if you're confident, you avoid these options, you know, because you decrease the percentage of possibility that you will fight with someone else on the street. I mean,
Right.
because you don't need that. You just fight on the mat and on the gym. So I really enjoyed.
So you were at the graduation this weekend and our Legacy Gala. So celebrating 25 years. What were your thoughts? You came from Barcelona. You arrived on Friday, right? Today's Monday. How was your experience with our graduation and gala?
Well, first of all, and I always say this to my friends, you are one of the best persons I met in my life, and I don't believe in God, but I'm grateful to God because I met you, and you crossed in my life, so you became part of me. Not just because I learned this martial arts from you, because I've learned many things from you. So when I realized that this was the 25th anniversary of Legacy, I thought I have to be there because just to represent and to give Alberto and the family, because it's not just you now, it's the whole family, my presence, you know, because I believe coming from other part of the world just for this gala, this graduation is okay, you're supporting everything. Also because we have a legacy, and I'm very thankful to you as well that you allowed me to put Legacy in my gym, because it's an honor, and I'm always very happy. Every day I see the logo, it makes respect for the people and for my team as well, and because of you. So I'm also grateful, and that's why I needed to come to be here and to see how you do it, but also to receive some motivation as well for me and for my team as well.
The graduation, what were some moments that were motivational for you during? We'll talk about graduation then.
Well, first the moment I was upstairs, and then I went downstairs with the gi and 5 minutes before the room was empty. And then I stepped into the room, and they were, I don't know, 150 people, I don't know, or 200 people.
Hundreds of people.
Amazing. So it was like, oh my God, what happened here? And that was the first moment. Then the second moment was looking or how people was interacting in between them with people that I believe were coming from different parts of different gyms, not just from Burbank, also from other gyms.
Glendale, Pasadena.
So, and everyone was speaking and sharing things, and until you started the gala. Also was very emotional. The speech of this judo guy,
Sensei Daniel.
yes, he was. It was very emotional for me as well, and for the people, because his story and with his background in judo, and then the accident, the motorbike accident, and then how he recovered, and it was very emotional and very educative for me as well. And well, and also and then the gala, of course. The gala, when I saw the video that everybody was giving you greetings for being, and
Over the years, the last
yes
25 plus years, 30 years.
Yeah, that was
Old friends from
amazing,
Brazil.
amazing. The pics on the video, and your face with some tie. No,
Black eyes?
no, the black eyes. Yes,
More black eyes today.
that was
Very
also
fitting, right?
surprising. First time I saw you on Friday, but no, the tears on your eyes, the tears, almost tearing, almost crying, because of emotion, and I believe that makes you human, and it also becomes a way of doing things for the people and for the young people as well. Like you become like how do you say someone to respect and to follow, and I love that.
Yeah, that video was something else. I was in what was it? They surprised me, but then just the whole thing was yeah, amazing, like unbelievable. Everybody like what do you call it? Stood up, and it's like.
But what did you thought when you saw the video?
Man, they were like, "Sit down, okay, sit down," and then they played the video and had emotional music on it, dramatic, and then they said the greetings, 25 years, and San Pedro, and some, the Jiu-Jitsu, old friends from Brazil, and I was like, wow, this is really cool, and then
Christian as well.
Christine, yeah, I got emotional when I saw Christian, like, I mean, my first time in Barcelona, he was there, and I see him over the years, and beast guy, and he had the accident, and so him taking the effort to speak, and there's just so many, like, the old pictures of my family, my kids, and even people that were in the class, right? Like people that were in older classes, and you never forget people when you share the time together like that. Yeah, I couldn't help but get emotional a bunch of times watching. I was like, wow. And I keep going,
You need to be proud of
Yeah.
what you've done, because it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, and then it's taking it in, and then also like my mom was on my table, so it's funny because I'm an adult, right? I'm be 50 next year, and I look over, I'm looking at my mom to see how she's reacting. She's happy and proud, like what she's thinking, So it's kind of cool. It was like I can't even explain it.
She will be always your mom. So
Yeah. But it's wow, like it's bigger than I could have ever thought or planned about. I took a leap of faith. I believed in this, and here we are. Here we are. After all these years, and we're just. I feel like getting going. We're getting going. Really, We have a lot of students, a lot of, our community is growing, everywhere.
Yes, because how many students do you believe you've been training during these years?
Yeah.
Not just the people that is now.
I tried to do like a little of a count, but over 10,000 for sure, for sure. Over the years, I tried to calculate, but over 10,000 for sure. I don't know. So between all the years and all the people coming into classes every day, and I've been dedicated this whole time. Even before 25 years, I was teaching. I was helping creating my training partners.
And because I always believe, and I always think that it's not just the people in which you directly, interfere or
right.
It's
Directly.
because all these people, then they transmit your thoughts or your well-being, or the way you are, and to other people as well. It's like Legacy Barcelona, for example. When I'm teaching, I have always you in my mind, because I try to do my best with my students in BJJ, because I'm representing Legacy and I'm representing you. And if I do something wrong, then it's not just me, it's also your person, you that you're there. And then I try to improve the way I'm teaching, improve the way I'm speaking to them, all the education I'm giving them in BJJ and in other things, of course. And that's because you are influencing these people directly with me, but indirectly through me. And it's not just 10,000. Maybe it's 1 million.
Directly, that have come through, but indirectly, it's hard for me to even think about, because guys have their own schools now. Guys are in other cities. They're teaching full time. Many men, so many people. I know people that have inspired me. They didn't even train with me, but I know they're watching me. So it's hard for me to, I don't know, to even think about. And I'm not gonna, I think, not put too much thought into it. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing and try to, do my best and keep showing up.
And one of the things that I always think when I see big schools and schools that have been through years is that you've trained some people, and now you are training the sons and the daughters of these people. You know, so and that creates a real legacy into this.
Man, that's the biggest compliment I can ever receive. Is to have somebody be a student, even if they're not black belt. But the biggest compliment I can ever receive is for them to bring their kids in. Can't even.
Yes, because they believe in you.
It's everything. Yeah, it's everything. How it's helped them in their life, and they want the best for their kids, and this is what they want for their kids.
So, my friend,
doing okay, doing some good things.
Doing okay, yes, good things.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming from Barcelona. Really happy that you got to experience the 25-year graduation and gala.
And thank you, because I was really nervous because of this big graduation and the gala, and also because I've been working hard to learn and to deserve my purple belt, and but of course it depends on you and how you see me and if you really believe that I deserve it. And that was really today really emotional for me to receive it in the class, and after you've seen how I'm doing and how
training with that blue belt, purple belt.
Yeah, it was very good.
And I saw you on Sunday yesterday training with the black belts too.
It was nice, very nice. I really enjoyed, and I'll spend the whole week learning and rolling, and also sharing moments with you.
Yeah, even the private this morning early, right? I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was amazing.
With the chief of police.
That was amazing because he's really good. He's really good. Just 3 weeks with you, and he was doing very well. Of course, when you start, you are tight and because you're nervous. And but he was controlling and being stable and also moving, getting away from the positions. So it was good. He did very well.
Yeah.
Just in 3 weeks. Wow.
Yeah. Consistency, right?
Yeah.
Consistency. That's the name of the game. If you don't use it, you lose it, right? So cleaning, sharpening, So he's doing it. Yeah.
Don't overuse. That's also important, but don't stop, because keep going. step by step. And, and sometimes it's like, how do you say, a mountain, Russian mountain, we said in Spain, in which you go up and down and up and down. But sometimes you feel like, oh, I'm not improving. I'm stuck. I'm here. I'm too steady on this position, or I'm decreasing my performance. And then you go one step forward, and big step forward, and that's important. Keep going and don't stop.
Yeah, keep showing up. That's it. You know, you've been a big, been like my biggest TACFIT mentor. Of course, I followed Galazzi around, took care of me. But I was telling the guys, like, you were my secret weapon, when I was doing my level 2, my team leader test, the senior instructor test. And, because I had so many injuries, and we were laughing today. My first international thing for TACFIT was in Barcelona, and you guys were laughing at me, you guys are all funny guys, like, oh, you're supposed to be this jiu-jitsu champion, and the guy can't even put his hands on the ground, right? Because everything was just broken and tight and in pain.
It really surprised me because Alberto told me, oh, it's coming one guy. He's a legend in the U.S. He is world champion, and he fought on the UFC. And I said, oh wow, he must be a beast. And then I saw you with this nice face. And then we did a flow. I remember the first class we did a flow, and you could not put your hands on the floor and put the weight on your hands. And that was, oh my God. I thought, of course, that this was because of so many fights
years,
and years
and overuse, misuse, disuse.
That made me even respect you more, because even with all these injuries, you became world champion, and you were still fighting, So that, and I said, he's a warrior. So with the correct training and the correct rehabilitation as well, and the sequence that of stress and recuperation for stress, recovery for stress, etc. Then he could be, well, he's a beast, but even bigger beast. But we laugh because we are funny people, but we really respect you.
Thank you. Yeah, it was like a really happy experience for me, because the people, everybody was so warm and friendly, and they really bring me in, with the team trainings that you organize, and just all the whole experience, and it made me really connect to the TACFIT Legion. It was an important stop for me to go to.
And you came on the golden years of the TACFIT Spain, because we were
Iberian
13,
Legion.
14 team leaders there. Everybody, amazing guys and girls, and everybody contributing to the system, and with amazing skills and very big knowledge in training and education, And we were a very powerful team. And you came on those years. Now we have a good team, but now it's more under control, under control. But those years were golden years.
Yeah,
very good.
Yeah,
very
both
good.
you guys were on focused, dialed in.
Yeah.
We've done a few podcasts already, right? But just about the TACFIT journey, right? You've been on this TACFIT journey like all these years, and you going to your gym and going to your group classes, your TACFIT group classes. It's always amazing, So what keeps you? What motivates you in TACFIT now after all these years?
Well, TACFIT changed my life, not just because it was a training that helped me and helped my students. It's because it helped me to understand how I should train people. So it was very important when I started, and it's still very important because we have, well, every year I understand more things about TACFIT. And things that they were there, but I didn't
Understand them yet.
or put my mind on them, you know. So realized that they were so important. So now I understand. We have evolved TACFIT as well, which is very important as well, because of course, if you are too stuck on a situation, on a knowledge, then the world evolves and you become too stable, you know. And what motivates me to stay with TACFIT and to train with TACFIT is because I really believe it's the best system, and still is the best system. And because it's not about functional training or physical training, it's about mindset, the way you train your brain and your body as well, the way you modify your thoughts and your beliefs through movement. And that becomes bigger than just a training system. So it helps people's lives, because it helps to not just become more confident, also to manage different situations in maybe it's, I don't know if it's the perfect way, but it's a correct way.
It's the correct way, for sure.
And that is very important, because maybe there are other systems that could be better in some specific things, but TACFIT, it's a system that can be applied to everybody. And that's why I really believe it can help. And I also see the people that it's training with me.
And which you've had many people, how many years have some people been training with you?
12 years.
12 years, yeah.
12, 13 years with TACFIT.
With TACFIT, yeah.
And I can see them, how they change. Not just these people, the people that just come into the system, into my club, and how they evolve in their lives, and how they become more confident, more strong, you know, and how they walk. Because at the beginning they were like shy, like small people, and now they become big.
Open up, yeah.
They can open, yes. And these guys also, I have, for example, I have one guy in my gym. First time I saw him, I thought, oh my God, it's so, how do you say, weak, and not without abilities, you know, and not without control of his body. And he started to train TACFIT. It was a disaster. And now
the beginning,
you can see him. He's doing BJJ. He's doing strength. He's lifting almost 200 kilos, which is 440 pounds. And he completely changed his body, his posture, his the way he communicates to the people as well. So, and it's not just becoming stronger; it's becoming making a change in your lives. So that's why I love this system, and I always apply it, even if I do one-on-one classes, and they have a specific goal that it's could be back recovery. I have, for example, one guy who's doing knee recovery from 2 surgeries on its knee, and I'm applying TACFIT concepts with him as well. Not the protocols, of course, but yes, the concept and how to do it. Yes. So it's CST more.
Yeah. The brand is TACFIT, but CST is the knowledge, right? The way of, you know, and we're talking about Jiu-Jitsu, right? And connecting the two things, right? And I feel like today, you know, we did the private, and I was, you know, the false grip, the 7 key components, right? elbow lock, hollow body, right? Again and again and again. See, applying those things, right, to jiu-jitsu and connecting TACFIT with jiu-jitsu.
Mm-hmm. It was good. It was good today on the private training. And
But I think of you, right? It's the difference, right? You have like this, 10, 13, how many years of TACFIT, and applying that to jiu-jitsu is it's pretty special and unique for me. I'm really excited and looking forward to just things happening. With those things together.
Sometimes we do things as we learn, and if we do the same, because I saw one guy that was saying that in your daily life, you repeat more than 90% of the things that you did yesterday. So if you want to evolve and you want to change things, you have to change the way you do things. And for me, of course, I learned many things from TACFIT, and I'm trying to evolve TACFIT and evolve the other things, the other systems that I'm doing or trainings that I'm doing, applying TACFIT concepts. And when I'm teaching my classes in BJJ, my fundamentals class, I always teach with explaining, applying TACFIT concepts to my explanations and as well to the progressions and regressions of the exercises, not just the warm-up or the cool-down, also how I explain things and how we progress these exercises. So TACFIT helped me to become a better jiu-jitsu fighter or jiu-jitsu player, okay? But also jiu-jitsu has helped me to become a better TACFIT instructor, or because now I understand some things that are into the TACFIT system because I'm doing jiu-jitsu. And that's why I started to teach jiu-jitsu in my gym.
Yeah.
Because, okay, yes, the elbow lock, yes, you become stable. Yes, okay, you become more stable and you apply to any movement in your life, or the hollow body, okay. But when you do jiu-jitsu, you really understand that.
Yeah.
You really understand because you are applying.
Like TACFIT, right? I say I look at it as a martial art with yourself, right? And mastering yourself, mastering the technique and things like that. And then jiu-jitsu is the progression, right? It's the next level because somebody else is trying to control you and control you and whatever. So you have to, and it's different people too, right? Not just one person, but different people. So applying that, and it's the progression of that, right? So
it's a big step. It's a big step because TACFIT is, what you will be doing. You know the perfect technique for that specific exercise. And everything is pre-known. Yes? So nothing it's random but
something you can't control, right?
Yes.
It's something you can't control with TACFIT, but with the jiu-jitsu, you can't control it.
Yes, that's why. Of course, you can do jiu-jitsu and work on specific techniques that in which you have an opponent there, and then you have to apply those techniques, and the opponent can allow you or can resist you. So, and there's two different situations, of course. But then you can train with specific exercises in which you are on the top, you're on the bottom. You start from the close guard. You start from like we did yesterday, today with this guy, and of course those are controlled situations, okay. But then you have the fight in which you have rules, but you don't know what will happen. So that's the real challenge.
Yeah. So they start by yourself with TACFIT. The next progression, you learn the techniques, but then you have like maybe specific training where it's a controlled position, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the next progression is, everything free flowing, anything from standing or even on the ground, but it's everything goes.
Yes, and you have
then
to
you can-
develop, you have to train on your movement patterns into TACFIT or into other trainings, of course. But TACFIT is the perfect way to train these movement patterns. As you said, hollow body, elbow locked, shoulders down.
The 7 key components.
7 key components you apply to any movement. And once you control that and you are able to do that, and you are strong and stable to do that, then you apply to specific situations in the BJJ class. And then it's the challenge is how you will apply those components into a fight. If you apply without thinking on those components, then you really understood and you really integrated those components and the system. You know, and TACFIT helps you on that because you work on the basics that will allow you to be better.
Yeah, that's it. Well, congratulations on your purple belt today.
Thank you.
Very well deserved. 8 years ago, right? And yeah, it's been. I feel very privileged, you know, to see you do your first class, invite you, and then see the fire get bigger and bigger and bigger inside of you.
Thank you.
To be excited and see you like a, you know, kind of like a kid, you know, did the gauntlet, and, you know, you see some of your friends like Eddie got promoted today as well. He was somebody you trained with the first time you were here a lot, right? And every time you would come back too.
Yeah, and Eddie became a challenge because he's big and strong, and but I really enjoyed today to roll with him because we are more mature and we understand that if you try to fight and to apply strength and to do what you really know you do well, then you don't learn. And we said, okay, let's roll and let's allow, and then we will learn things. And I've learned a lot. I've learned with him. Yeah. So it was really good.
Very fitting. S.B, Serge, the picture, the camera, you know, I'm taking the pictures today. He was here. We're all here on the mat together today. So special day for sure. What are your goals? What are your goals with Jiu-Jitsu now?
In my personal life, for me, is to, of course, continue with Jiu-Jitsu. I believe it could be a good idea to compete, but I know myself because I competed in Taekwondo, and I know how I become when I compete, and I don't know if I want to go there again, because it's like a drug for me as well. And I'm not 25 years old. I'm 54. So I want to control, and I want to be able to work on the next day. And I believe to understand the system, you need to compete, but also to understand the feeling and the nerves that you have before a competition. But I know that, and I know that in swimming, of course, but in Taekwondo, in which I was afraid, and I fought with a world champion in heavyweight, and a French guy that was bigger than Eddie. So I know that. So I really believe that that could help me, but I don't think I will do it. But I want to keep improving, keep learning, and become more confident of my technique, and fight or roll with different people as well. Try to find different people in Barcelona to roll with, and also to come here, of course, once a year. I want to come once a year to learn from you, and to roll with the people, and to also be with the family, because it's my family as well. And then to grow Ludus Legacy Barcelona, to grow this team, because I have really very good people there that they started with TACFIT as well. And I have one senior instructor. I have that he is an amazing guy and he rolls amazing, white belt, 3 stripes. And I have other people like Carmen. She's very good. And you said she could be world champion if she trains. And but of course, it depends of life. But they and then
A lot of potential. Yeah.
Yes, a lot
if
of
she
potential.
chooses that way.
And she's not afraid of pain and of because she likes pain, you know, and because she did horse riding, and but the most dangerous part of horse riding, which is cross horse riding, and she felt on the ground and with the horse on the top of her, for example. So he broke all his bones on her body,
bones.
and she kept going. So she could be very good also. So help these people to grow and help other people to be more confident as well with BJJ on a nice environment that I believe Legacy is a nice environment. Not just it's not a place in which you go and you feel like fear of jumping into the mat, because of course BJJ is always friendly, but depending on where you practice, they, you know, yes, come, and then I will choke you, I will armbar you, I will without explaining and without a good system. So now for me, BJJ, I want to contribute as well to evolve the way we teach and the way we train, applying TACFIT concepts and applying my knowledge on it.
Mm-hmm. We'll look forward to it. Thank you again for coming out. Look forward to my next visit to Spain and to Barcelona.
That's your home, my friend. So,
and I'm excited for this week to hang out and do stuff together. And I'm excited for your TACFIT certification that you're teaching this weekend.
Yes, this weekend. It will be nice because it's always teaching here is nice because, of course, I feel like at home. But also because there's a seminar coming on Sunday, Mika Galbao,
next week, yeah.
And I will try to, you know, be there as much as I can as well. So it's very exciting, very exciting. And congratulations for your 6th degree.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's amazing. How many years?
24.
24 years. Wow. Whole life. Because you are 14, right? You are 40, so you 40, started with 6.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
You were first black belt of Gracie Barra in the US, right?
Carlos Gracie Jr. Well, yeah, exactly.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah. Early pioneer in Jiu-Jitsu, going down to Brazil, right? That whole thing. So Here we are. A lot of the guys are here now in US, right? A lot of the Brazilian guys. I feel like we're just getting going, you know, the getting moving, you know, on things. So I'm excited. You know, my professor Draculino got his coral belt as well, you know, the same day on Saturday, so 7th degree. Mm-hmm. So they're calling it the old man belt, you know, because once you get that, you're kind of older, you know. But he's good. I'm good. You know, I'm excited for, you know, all the years ahead, and the best is yet to come.
Yeah, and you
enjoy every moment.
You will be training and
right.
become younger every day.
That's right. The fun of youth. Jiu-Jitsu with TACFIT.
And one thing I remember from you that you explained to me that you were on a fight. The day before you were with fever and very cold.
Food poisoning,
Poisoning, and you said, "I believe in my technique. I believe in my technique." That's amazing. That's amazing.
I was in Spain, in Madrid.
Yeah, and I always have that on my mind, because it doesn't matter who you fight or whatever you fight in or any situation, you have to believe on your capabilities and on your training and on what you've done. And as you said on your book, all in. So go ahead. No worries.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. How can people find you?
They can find me in Barcelona, of course, in Ludus. They can find me in Instagram, Nestor Serra, NESTORSERRA. Kevin's loving. And of course, if they want to send me an email or whatever, or Instagram message, I will be happy to answer and to connect, because always is connections in life. It's very important.
Thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
Teach me how to flow.